So this is the sheet set up for the stop block, figure 1342. What I want to point out is that you need multiple auxiliaries on here. So this sheet can become cluttered very fast. So your standard orthographic is going to stay, unless if you could find a way to remove a view because you don't need it for proper dimensions. You need for this surface here and for this one. Now, what I'm going to do is use the auxiliary view and select this edge and project it out. You're going to see that it creates your view so you can properly dimension this part. And now I need an auxiliary in addition for this face. So I select my edge and bring it out. This takes over a lot of space on your sheet. Things that you can do. You could break your alignment. So suppress alignment with parent. Suppress alignment with parent. Then you can move them around to gain a little more space to work with. There's still a lot happening though. I'm also going to recommend, because of the hidden lines, you turn them off. You only need to focus on this one part. You could hide your hidden lines here too. That cleans this up so you could dimension them. You would only provide dimensions for this face. And you'd provide dimensions only for the face with the dovetail. Over here, you still need the hidden lines. It creates a lot of clutter, a lot of chaos. You wouldn't be defining any of this space because it's right here. You wouldn't be defining any of this space as it's right here. Now, what I did in the last video, I did take away some of this. And I brought these to the side and created a detail view. So you might decide that, well, you really only want to see this part. And I'm going to leave this as the sheet view and then drop this nearby so you can properly dimension. Then I could do the same thing here. One issue though, there's multiple callouts and it might be difficult to figure out what's happening. So that calls for detail section B, and then this one is going to be detail section C. Now again, you don't have to use the detail view. I'm just suggesting this if you don't like the way it's presented with the amount of clutter. You could also use multiple sheets is another option. But I'm trying to present these in line to where they would be located. So you can see that this one somewhat lines up. It's not perfect. I just don't want that circle overlapping. Something you could do, if that does happen, if you scale this down, it will scale there too, making it so you can move this around. All right, so that's pretty much in line. This one's pretty much in line. This calls for detail C. You can move that around. You might decide to reference this to that face. I'm just going to drag it up by it so I know that it's referencing. And this one, drag down over here. Now we can properly dimension the dovetail and this auxiliary view. So that completes the tutorial videos on auxiliary.